hip up.
All right. So I told you what was going to happen here. I told you that Rhea Ripley was going to win, and Mami is always on top. All right. I knew that Triple H was not going to book his daughter to lose this match because Rhea Ripley is hot. Rhea Ripley is on the rise. Rhea Ripley is a fan favorite. Rhea Ripley should not be losing right now. Not right now. I know folks are upset with her reign. The biggest criticism we hear is that people are not really that into her booking and how the Judgment Day is kind of the focus and not so much her title reign. That's not her fault. That's on Triple H. But that's the issue people have with her booking. She was never going to lose to Becky Lynch. Like I said, they're building her up even more to establish her as one of the faces of the division, one of the pillars. They did the same thing with Bianca. I've been saying it time and time again. Who did Asuka lose to in Mania? Asuka lost to Rhea Ripley and she lost to Bianca. Who did Becky Lynch lose to? She lost to Rhea Ripley and she lost to Bianca. And then both of them also have another 4 horsewoman victory at Mania. Charlotte Flair has lost to Rhea Ripley. Sasha Banks has lost to Bianca. It's even Steven in terms of WrestleMania wins. It's even. They both beat Asuka and they both have 4 horsewoman wins. 2 of them. Okay. This is the plan. They are continuing to build up Rhea Ripley and I don't see an end in sight in the near future. This was a good match. A lot of good stuff. TJ Wilson produced this match. It was a good job. TJ always does a good job. He did Bianca's matches at Mania. He did Bianca's singles matches, to be clear. And he done Becky Lynch's singles matches for the most part. And he always does a good job. He knows how to work with Bianca. He knows how to work with Becky. And now he worked with Rhea Ripley. And he did a very good job with this match. Well produced. The electric chair spot where they go over the top and she stays on Rhea Ripley's shoulders. I thought that was cool. I thought the Riptide finish where she did it on the turnbuckle, I thought that was really good. I'm not complaining. The outcome was obvious. As long as Triple H is booking, Rhea Ripley is going to be in a very good spot in that division. I don't see Becky Lynch ending her title reign. I saw some people talking about potentially having Becky Lynch come back and get a rematch. I don't see it. She beat her clean. It doesn't matter if she was sick or not. Like that's not an excuse you use. I was sick. When's the last time somebody was sick and they got a rematch because they were ill? I don't know about that one, Chief, okay? I believe it's over for Rhea Ripley and Becky. And now we are full on the Liv Morgan Express train. The Liv Morgan Revenge Tour is in full effect, all right? And I believe that Liv Morgan will have her chance. I doubt she'll be successful, but Liv Morgan will have her shot at the title very soon. So yeah, Liv Morgan will lose too, yes. So yeah, good match, good finish. Outcome predictable. Outcome made sense. We're building towards I believe, an eventual Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair matchup. Mami is going to reign supreme. Now there's talk about potentially Rhea Ripley going all the way to Mania 41. If and when, and I fully expect her to beat Bianca Belair's record. Bianca Belair had the longest reign of the modern era. Rhea Ripley will beat that record. She'll beat it. Once she beats that record, I don't see what's stopping them from going all the way to Mania 41 if they wanted to. I think there's a chance that she could lose at SummerSlam if she faces Bianca. If she faces anyone else at SummerSlam, she's winning. If she faces Liv Morgan at SummerSlam, she's winning. If she rematches Becky Lynch at SummerSlam, she's winning. If she faces Bianca, there's a chance she could lose. And they can do like a trilogy where the Mania match is one of those matches. But if not, she could go all the way to 41. So yeah, that's where we're at, folks. Rhea Ripley is not losing anytime soon unless it's Bianca at SummerSlam or something like that. Liv Morgan will lose too. I agree, she will. Nah, I don't see her drop it to Bianca at SummerSlam. If they book it, she might. If they don't, then of course she won't, right? But if you have Bianca and Rhea on the same brand, which I believe they will, you got to take into account a few things. There are a bunch of PLEs before SummerSlam. You have Backlash in France. You have the Clash at the Castle. You have a Saudi Arabia show. You have Money in the Bank. So if you keep Rhea Ripley off those cards, then fine. But if she's on those cards defending her title, she has to be defending against someone eventually. How often are you going to skip over Bianca until you get to that feud? Bianca is going to have a few matches of her own. Maybe she has some single feuds against Tiffany Stratton. Maybe she feuds against Nia Jax. Well, you have to keep her busy because you can't justify them being on the same brand and them not touching all the way to Rumble season. The draft is in May. You're going to go all the way to Rumble season without them touching at all? Well, give me the feuds. Give me the matches. Liv Morgan going to go all the way to SummerSlam? Make it make sense. Tell me how it happens. It's going to be tough. It's possible, but it's going to be tough. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, good match. I feel bad for Becky Lynch. Strep throat is no joke. I had that a lot as a kid. It sucked every time. It hurts to swallow. It hurts to eat. You don't want to eat nothing. Your throat just hurts. I haven't had it in a while, luckily. It'll be 2022 all over again with Rhea and Bianca being on the same brand, and it didn't do anything besides in the War Games match. I agree. That was weird, right? Bianca was champion when she had her longest reigning championship of the modern era. Rhea was there, and they didn't touch. He found a way to make it work by having Rhea work with the guys, and Rhea was in the Judgment Day business, but they never crossed paths except for War Games, like you said. And it was kind of weird. He had Bianca feuding with Alexa Bliss, and then they had a weird Asuka feud where Asuka was the babyface, and they were both babyfaces. It was weird. It's possible, but it's gonna be tough now because now Rhea is established. Before, Rhea was not established. She was just a muscle for the Judgment Day. Remember, things didn't kick off for Rhea until the Royal Rumble. That's when stuff actually kicked off. Royal Rumble 2023. She was just a muscle for the Judgment Day. But now she's champion. Now she's a force of nature. Now she's saying she's the best. And you have Bianca there gunning for being the best. It's gonna be harder this time because people see Bianca as a threat for the title no matter where she's at. And then you have Rhea as the dominant champion. It's gonna be harder to justify keeping them away. So I think eventually Bianca and Rhea in the mix and maybe a SummerSlam match, assuming, I hope, assuming they're all on the same brand. They have to be. I would be shocked if he was dumb enough to put Bianca away from Rhea Ripley. They need to be on the same brand going forward, please.
Keep up!